Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aquarius January 13, 2023. There is some tendency to overthink things today, particularly related to your social life, networks, and friendships. Try not to let this go too far. You should remind yourself to be tactful if being forthright, as this can extend to conversations. Still, later today and tomorrow, relationships can strengthen with an attitude that you're learning from one another and through openness with your affections and expressions of concern. Transits boost your feelings, business, and feelings of comfort. It's a good time for reconciliation or healing and repairing relationships, as well as judging what you need. As Venus dances through your solar house, you're craving sensuality behind closed doors. This is a very private place for Venus to be. So, if you are committed, it is best to spend some time with your one and only quietly enjoying each other's presence, even if you're just keeping yourselves busy independently. While this doesn't often bring major opportunities of love for singles, this would be a great time for anyone who is ready to get back into dating soon to consider what they want in a partner and how they wish to put themselves out there when the time is right. Go after your desires. Something or someone could hold you back from reaching your goals when Mercury retrograde in Capricorn squares Chiron in Aries. The square may indicate that something said directly or indirectly could dim your confidence. With that in mind, it might be challenging to follow your professional dreams. The best way to combat the stress of the square is to work through any self-imposed inhibition and to let go of whatever has been said to find the confidence to pursue your aspirations. The first of the 4 planets still in retrograde motion at the start of the year turns direct today, with the other 3 following suit over the next 11 days in what will be a ripple effect that will see everything speed up. It starts with the dwarf planet Eris direct turn in your income sector today, something that Jupiter has been waiting for. This will give Jupiter's quest for income growth and expansion the green light. Give yourself the benefit of looking good. That's right, pay attention to how you look. This is not as superficial as it sounds. Making yourself look good is an effort to notice what you like about yourself and what you feel are your strongest characteristics. Noticing this is the first step toward acting on what you want to improve. Whether it's a haircut or some exercise, you will accept what you need to do more readily in the context of looking good. Today you may want to share your memories and stories of the past in a group setting. Days such as this offer you many opportunities to share in this fashion. Utilize this opportunity to teach others how it used to be. You may choose to take the group on an actual adventure down memory lane by taking a trip to a heritage park that offers insights into how past generations lived, or by exploring various traditions that your ancestors incorporated into the most recent holiday season. Just a day after the moon wrapped up its first visit to your work sector for the year, the dwarf planet Eris turns direct in your income sector. This comes 3 weeks after Jupiter's return, with Eris direct turn releasing the final break, holding things back while bringing the warrior princess of the cosmos influence out of hibernation. Thanks to the moon, your instincts are sharp, with Eris direct turn able to give both income and job matters the green light. This is what Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, has been waiting for. To have the moon in your relationship sector during the asteroid Juno's last full day in Pisces is a mixed blessing. On the one hand, this is amplifying any balance issues between your personal and relationship needs while fueling some strong emotional responses. On the other hand, as the queen of commitment and especially commitment to your relationships, Juno needs this in order to leave you with something authentic to commit to. Our eyes in the sky. Mercury retrograde in Capricorn squares off with healing centaur Chiron in Aries this morning. When these 2 cosmic forces collide, we can expect to understand how much we personally need to change and evolve. We might even want to reach out to others and apologize for past mistakes, and others might want to make amends with us in an effort to heal hearts and spirits. If you feel misunderstood by others, don't respond aggressively, but take it easy. Despite your high level of commitment, you may experience some tension, act calmly and put things off until the atmosphere improves and appears less difficult. Exercise is always beneficial for relieving tension and is the best thing you can do now. In your private life, you feel like you're walking through a minefield. One false move and there will be an explosion. This will really put you to the test. Don't let others blame you for everything, sometimes they are at fault too. Remember to be open for other points of view when it comes to solving problems. Reconciling both is a difficult, but not impossible task. Financial commitments can be problematic. The ideas you put forward during discussions aren't effective and others will want to patronize you. You could be confused by this and enter into loss-making investments. Trust your own instincts because you know which investments suit you best. It's always good to listen to advice, but you should always be critical before taking it. If things are problematic, don't be surprised if you get the odd headache or feel tired. It's possible concerns around recent events have left their mark on you. Work on building up your body's resilience and take plenty of exercise, get the sleep you need and try to eat especially healthy foods that are beneficial. Just after midnight, retrograde Mercury squares off with Chiron in Aries, the second of 3 squares the messenger planet will make to the Wounded Healer asteroid during its retrograde spin. Its first pass, which occurred on December 14th, stimulated communication conflicts born of differences in opinions. Low self-esteem and guilt over misunderstandings played a large part in this cosmic drama. In many ways, everyone involved in the conversation came to the table with old grievances and baggage in tow. While the first alignment stirred up topics in need of closer examination, this second transit helps us re-examine our biases and recognize where we are unfairly judging others, or ourselves. This aspect may be experienced largely on an internal level, as we reflect upon previous dialogues. In fact, we may not have much to add to the discussion today. The important thing is that we allow ourselves to sit with the discomfort. Only through acknowledging the disconnect can we return to the argument with a refined perspective. The final square will occur on January 27th, with Mercury in direct motion. After sunup, the Virgo moon trines Mercury, perpetuating the introspective nature of the day. This is an ideal influence to think up solutions to problems. We have a knack for strategy, but keep the social dynamics of our situation in mind. This is not an emotionless math problem to be solved. We must determine how to gain another's trust by expressing our feelings honestly. Though the Moon-Mercury trine is generally a transit for decision-making, retrograde Mercury inclines us to reflection. Listen to your intuition. You don't need to make any choices yet. Just remain open and receptive to messages from the universe, which may arrive in the words of a friend, a passing encounter, or in daydreams.